against Scythe is 3-0.
Yeah, it's it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Scythe.
And this is actually more like Scythe on the Radiant side and having first pick.
There we go, there we go. So we're the right way around this time. So Scythe, we'll see how we actually go with their bans again. EHOME, we didn't see them in our first take of this one, where they banned out Night Stalker again. I'm wondering if they're still going to do the same sort of form of thing, or if we're going to look towards Anti-Mage.
Maybe they just don't like Night Stalker.
Yeah, they don't.
Not a lot of love for Night Stalker.
Specky is taken out by Scythe this time. Spectre actually banned into the second part of the bans last time.
And Tinker being banned next time. This is sort of a respect ban.
Yeah, this is, well, and there goes Prophet, so
no lower support. Looks like Anti-Mage first pick, maybe.
Maybe. Scythe probably wouldn't,
They won't really dare to first pick Anti-Mage, because then EHOME's going to counter him really hard with the next two picks. They'll go for a little bit more flexible.
The only downside is if they don't, EHOME will then pick up Anti-Mage themselves.
Maybe they do, but currently wondering who's going to play him. Because normally I've seen A2 opening Anti-Mage, and to be honest, A2 on hard carry is not necessarily the best idea.
Maybe we might even see the return of Doombringer.
We might.
Doom actually not a bad pick to actually come up, especially if Anti-Mage is picked up. Doom obviously can cast his Doom and silence him up to make him a lot easier to actually kill. Of course, Doom, if he gets a good farm up too, we have seen FCB play an amazing Doombringer.
He did, and it was also against NYM's Anti-Mage.
Yeah, so
Misery on Anti-Mage and FCB on Doom, and Doom absolutely owned that Anti-Mage later on the piece.
Yeah, after Scythe actually picked up the Anti-Mage, we could see him in the last set of bans, actually banning out the Doombringer, so EHOME actually couldn't pick him up. So I'm wondering if this time around, EHOME will think, you know what, Doombringer is actually a very, very good pick to actually go with. I really think Scythe on this first pick is just going to pick up something support, even if it's just like an Ancient Apparition, Eventual Spirit, something along those lines.
You know what, Karin, looks like Scythe, they still have not made up their mind yet, because they know if you pick something wrong, EHOME going to counter it.
They must consult the Book of the Draft. The Book of the Draft will give them the insight they need to win this game, and it is Ancient Apparition.
So really not showing their hand just yet.
Because Ancient Apparition is one of those heroes, if he can solo mid, he can go support side lane, and he doesn't really say, I'm a pusher, I'm a ganker.
Yeah, he basically does both.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah, a global presence for push and gank.
And let's see what EHOME are going to come up. Not a single, they're not even talking. But now they're actually starting it. A2 leaning over. The captain and draft of EHOME. The manager also is giving his input on these things, but EHOME, they're never like, unlike Scythe, hunting around their captain. Just having a healthy discussion as it seems.
It's always a very, very quiet discussion with EHOME. They're not one of those teams that will jump up in the air, get together massive team huddles, like what are we going to do, guys, what are we going to do? EHOME is very smooth, they're very calm, they're very calculated when they play. I need to actually have that smooth, calm, calculated heads when they actually go up against Scythe right now, because Scythe, you can see them all there, they're eager to go, and once again EHOME come up with Lich as their first pick, making it through the ban pool once again. Lich did actually pop off some pretty good oldies in our last game, but there was nothing to follow it up. There was nothing at all.
Too much healing from the Scythe side.
Yeah, so now EHOME have one more pick to go.
Looking like Chris is really nervous, just fiddling around with the wire all the time.
Still a big discussion. They're pointing to the right hand side of the screen, so unfortunately actually it's split down with the strength intel SG, so we can't really tell what they're actually wanting to pick. Because at the moment it's anything for EHOME, which is again one of those heroes that doesn't really show any of your strats. And Anti-Mage is going to be the pick for EHOME.
So they really do not want Scythe to pick up Anti-Mage.
I'm wondering if Scythe are also baiting this one out, because Scythe now, they have the advantage as well. They can go for Doombringer, he's not the ban pool, and they can actually counter Anti-Mage with these next two picks.
Yeah, currently still wondering if A2 is really gonna be like hard carry once again, because until now it has not necessarily been very successful. I mean, they did it against A2 on Anti-Mage. I've seen it against HTC. That was in the group stage, and that was successful. But Scythe, they're currently of a different caliber.
Yeah, there's a different tier of play quality.
Shout out to the SGC guys who are actually already here watching the game as well.
Hi guys! Hi guys, what's happening?
And Scythe they go with the Faceless Void to counter Anti-Mage.
Hold him in place, bash him down. there goes anti-mage with the backtrack. Faceless Void with the backtrack.
Really difficult to kill, and Scythe with he just loved the difficult to kill carry and putting pressure on the other lanes at the same time.
Oh, it's still one more pick, so we should see a support hero coming up right now.
I didn't realize that Faceless Void really looks like a hammerhead shark.
Yeah, he does, except it's like a hammerhead shark been hit in the head, so he's like, the hammerhead has actually like gone straight back and exposed the teeth.
Yeah, but the teeth are really impressive there.
Windrunner!
And Toby's happy.
Everybody loves the redhead, man. Everybody loves the redhead.
Well, you do.
Everybody does. It's not just me. Everybody does.
I'm not gonna say what I think of Windrunner, but
She's a lovely woman and a great side solo.
yeah, she is.
Alright, so EHOME now. They have one more pick before we go into our last banning stage.
They really got to think about it, what they want to do.
Yeah, at the moment, side they're looking at a good side solo, a good mid, and then a good tri lane hero who gets supported.
I'm really thinking that side, they just because of their various experiences and all having these veteran players, very calm and collected about how they want to draft this.
Yeah, really surprised too that there's been no neutral picked up by Scythe just yet. EHOME actually going out with Beastmaster.
Okay, I've not seen Beastmaster being picked up in a while, but looks like PLT wants him.
And you see it actually lock the tri lanes now because Beastmaster going up again either as side solo or unless they're assuming already that Scythe are going to run Faceless Void as mid and support with him, and that way we'll actually see our dual mid lanes again.
But if they really looks like Scythe are going to run Faceless Void as solo mid, and Void is just so incredibly difficult to kill, who you're going to... EHOME currently do not have a single hero who would counter Void in mid.
Oh, they do have 2 more picks, so they will have time for it. They will have time for it.
5 seconds remaining.
But now we go into our next set of bans, so it does fall to Scythe to what they want to ban out.
Both teams are really eating into their extra time, and the pressure is really on EHOME. Because Scythe are already taking game 1, so even if they lose this one, they still have a second chance. But EHOME, they need to take this one. They need to fight with all of it. So Scythe can go a little bit more relaxed, so to speak. Titans are being banged out by them.
Yeah, that's a good ban by Scythe. Obviously, when Faceless Void wants to drop his ulti, you do not want Titan sitting on the edge. That ulti will easily just penetrate the edge of the chronosphere. It's the same sort of thing though when Beastmaster gets picked up. He can stun from outside. Support heroes, which you know are going to be coming up from EHOME as well. Those times will look to fly. And if Faceless Void doesn't actually pop that ulti perfectly, then EHOME will control that fight. So much always depends when you get Faceless Void on actually popping that chronosphere for the team fight.
EHOME currently not saying anything, it's just Krista pointing on the screen all the time, but A2O not unfazed by it. Nobody's talking to him, the captain already doing the draft by himself. Is it just all the other EHOME players are trusting him so much? And he bans out Vengeful Spirit.
Radiant team ban.
Taking out some of the support heroes.
Yes, I would like to use Vengeful Spirit as a support. Roy still remembers Vengeful Spirit against Navi. Actually, no, not against Navi, against EHOME when they set into the losers bracket.
So I want to point out the fact that the ES is still in the pool.
The ES and Ken both in the pool actually. So a lot of options coming up for Scythe. They have first pick.
This is going to be a challenge for the teams to see how they want to actually complete the rest of their lineups.
10 seconds remaining.
There is not much time for either team to actually do this though. This is just their ban stage right now. Not even picking their last 2 heroes.
Their team's really using all the time they got to do it, and Urshak being banned out by Scythe.
Scythe really didn't want EHOME to actually counter when they actually go for big team fights. So easy enough. Don't want Roy on that Earthshaker. It's a little bit disappointing for their own team because he's playing on the name of Love Quiddy on the side, but yeah, he does love that ES. But it's taken out for the greater good.
EHOME, they have one more ban to go before Scythe will pick up, I believe, the next support hero. Because I don't think they're going to run Windrunner as a support.
No, Windrunner will definitely side lane with what they've got. I think all they want to do is just complete up their tri lane, so Ancient Apparition solo mid.
Tiny being banned. Do they know what's happening? With HY, he played an impressive timing against EHOME.
Well, you can play an impressive Tiny, but at the moment, Tiny wouldn't really fit this lineup. Not unless AA played support.
No idea what EHOME banning him. Actually, I thought that PLC might play him. PLC probably going to be playing the Beastmaster in mid. If they put Beastmaster against Void, it's definitely Void having an advantage.
Yeah.
It's going to be supported by AA.
I think Lich is just going to support the end. As Lion picks up here by Scythe. So once again, we're going to see a Blink Dagger Lion more than likely.
You just want that permanent disable on that anti-mage. Lion, not a bad pick against anti-mage, really.
Yeah, able to stun him, able to hex him, and that's just at level 2. And then you got the Windrunner Shackle, you got the AA ulti to actually have time to fly in and hit. And then faces Void with his bash as well, or time lock.
So thinking what EHOME might pick up. One more support here, so probably Witch Doctor would be the best option at the moment.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Good bounce stun. As far as Scythe goes, ooh, hello.
Radiant team pick.
That's one way to shut down faces Void. Don't leave out when you're silenced.
Yeah, EHOME, they're gonna try to do it.
That's gonna be one hell of a positioning play.
I'm thinking, was it Faces Void that Scythe also picked up against EHOME against the loser in the, when they set into this bracket? I think so.
Yeah.
And currently looking like a lot of the picks that EHOME currently got were the same. Especially Puck. I still remember Puck trying to counter the
10
Void.
seconds remaining.
At this point, I think they want to try and actually combine Puck and Lich. Throw down that
5
Puck, hold it, the
seconds
Dream Call, hold him in place, then Lich hold, he can pop from there.
Yeah, Lich currently looks a lot stronger in this lineup than against in last game because they had so many units around with Chen.
Yeah, that ulti just never really worked. Then against Scythe, Chen's still in the
10
pool as well.
seconds remaining.
I really thought Chen was actually going to be the last ban by EHOME instead of actually banning out
5
Tiny.
seconds remaining.
Tiny Band's really funky, or maybe and Venomancer once again.
Dire team pick.
The Venomancer just great here to stall time for the character to farm up because it will be difficult for the other side to push in with Venomancer on the line.
But Venom's got to be careful as well. Like Venom, if he wins those boards out, you get you throw money towards the end mage or the Beastmaster, and once that blink comes up, and yeah, you're in trouble. One more hero.
Still not a bad pick though. Venomancer's still a very solid pick.
Remaining.
Just the only downside he's got is he's incredibly squishy.
5 seconds remaining.
So if he gets nuked down by Puck, the Beastmaster.
Reserve.
EHOME right now should be looking for a Witch Doctor, and they go Sand King instead. Okay, so they want to be aggressive.
So
they're really gonna want to make these team fights
PLC
count.
really on Beastmaster at the moment. FCB on Lich. 357 on Sand King, X on Puck, which means Captain A2O is going to play anti-mage.
Well, let's hope he actually works for the hard carry this time around.
We do hope so, because we want to see a few more exciting games.
It's interesting to know right now too, Anti-Mage, it's going to be Anti-Mage, SK, as well as Lich, more than likely making up the tri-lane with the Beastmaster solo and the Puck on the side.
Yeah, obviously Choi picking up that Faces Void, he's a hard character in the team. XY having Windrunner, so he's going to be happy. Ice on an ice hero, pun intended.
Prepare for battle.
And HY once again on Venomancer.
And that leaves Roy playing as our support Lion. We won't see a aggressive Blink Dagger Lion unless he gets a good farm, but more than likely he won't want to do that. He'll just go for the wards, he'll be there for the stun, he'll be there for the hex.
And both teams going opposite directions.
Yeah, we check out EHOME FCB, we'll be playing as our Lich.
How the hell did PLT already lose so much mana?
I'm guessing he axed.
Where? We're not seeing where.
He definitely threw his activation.
Oh, he did, on bot lane. I'm seeing it. Did back on bot lane. Yeah, I have no idea why they're doing it. Not seeing the point.
Actually, no, they've done this before.
They've done it before.
I don't think he's actually got the line quite right, because you want to remove out the
30 seconds to
move out
battle.
the towers on the side. That way EHOME, when they actually run their lane on the tri-lane on the bottom, they can't get surprised from the side for the first couple of minutes. Gives you a little bit of time to actually get to level 2.
Apparently that Void is going to be supported, and mid lane, and HY is starting with bot lane.
10
Actually,
seconds to
ooh,
battle.
hello, bottom lane solo is actually going to be Lich by the looks of it. A2O, the tri-lane's headed towards the top lane, PLT, we solo mid. 357 are heading north as well. As the 0 second time hits and the rune does spawn, X gets the rune on the bottom lane.
It's a haste rune.
The battle
SCB
begins.
taking the range cube and moving towards top lane. So Trilane for EHOME is really going to be top.
Yeah, so it is going to be trial and tri lane, so X is going to go bottom lane.
Against HY's Venomancer.
Should be an interesting lane
So
to see how...
Trilane on Trilane there. Not quite sure who's got a strong one, but I think Scythe do. Really thinking Scythe do.
Ancient Apparition on the
Instant D-Warden coming out there from Roy.
He really doesn't want anything to be seen.
Really thinking that Scythe have a stronger one.
Yeah.
Void over Antimate. FCB Liches 2.
It's going to be continuous denial, it's going to be creep pulling, and Scythe's going to be always fighting at the tier 1 tower.
EHOME, they're looking kind of defensive. XY obviously Windrunner extremely aggressive, as well as having the immense range that FCB can harass like so badly.
Well,
Same as for Lion. Sandkey cannot harass, he's a melee hero, so I really do think that Scythe have a better one. A2 already on half HP.
Yeah, most of that damage was coming out from XY and Choey. Lion is just still sitting on the back end. SK, I think, just wants to Burrow Strike at one point. But yeah, you're right. At this point, EHOME, they just have to keep the deniers going. They have to keep their creep pool going to 357. Oh, they can't because the ward's blocking it. They need to get a sentry up there and de-ward that.
Yeah, because otherwise looking really bad for EHOME. Because meanwhile, bottom X going up 1-1 against HI's Venomancer, but Venomancer probably has the advantage. He can push the lane very easily.
I even just check out the top lane right now. Choey's actually 4 for 3. As Andy just 4 for 1. Just the extra deniers coming out from Choey. As forced SK actually to rotate, and he walks straight past the wards, and he knows the wards are there. They're just looking for that 2-minute rune. In the meantime, FCB will keep the deniers going. 2-minute rune does spawn us, regen, so it doesn't help at all.
Yeah, probably gonna leave it for PLT, who's just using his wild axis to clear the creep wave and move stop, take up the rune.
Yeah, bottle in hand already. Looks like Roy and XY were thinking about initiating just then.
They know that he's there. They know that SK is down there. After being finally managed to control the creep wave for A2 to farm up.
Yeah, next to the
He's
tower.
really missing on the last hit at the moment. And missing once again. I'm getting that one at least. And missing.
A2O, the tower hits are not being friendly to him.
It's really not easy to farm up by any means, but
Yeah, it's always a big challenge. I mean, next to the tower too, because the tower does so much extra damage at the start of it.
it's really difficult to predict how and when the creep's going to be dying, and X really harassed back by HY. Going for the normal hits there.
Now Frost on the top. Just harassing Choey back. FCB really needs a couple more levels on Frost. So his harassment actually does something against Scythe, because he's the aggression on that top lane.
HY, since he's laning against Puck, is getting some poison sting up.
Yeah, that's all he needed to do too. Puck managed to avoid it, he's just gone phase and orb.
Night.
Top lane, 357, still just hanging in the trees.
Yeah, but then creep wave is already back there. Choi can farm fairly well. The only disadvantage that the Sentinels on the Radiant side always has on top lane is two support heroes are going to get the same XP, so the XP is split between them.
Now Frost. Again, just harassing the Windrunner back. I think 357 was actually thinking about going for that. Trying to force a consumable to be used, because all Windrunner's got left is the south.
You didn't need that.
Same with Void actually.
So still enough to hit up and
Oh, hello, there's a Burrow Strike on the top lane. It's going to harass Roy down. 357 wants the high ground. He'll have enough for another Burrow Strike pretty soon. I think yes, he wants to chase this. The power shot misses. This could be our first blood. The Burrow Strike is off cooldown. He is turned into a frog, and there's a Burrow Strike. It's still not enough. The Shackle shot hit. 357 does it solo.
1 against 2. Great play by 357.
Yeah, he's not out of it just yet. Windrunner still wants to get the power shot, and
She's using Clarity Potion to heal up. 357 should be out of the injury. He's still got too much HP after all. He's a strength hero.
yeah, well done 357, claiming the first blood here in favour for EHOME.
And making it FCB being able to harass Choi back.
Radiant's
while
middle
Windrunner was
tower is
helping.
under attack.
And now Choey actually a little bit too far in. Force the time lapse up.
And-
Silk Shack Ice actually dies during this, but we'll stick with Choey on the top lane.
PLT managed to solo kill him, using illusions to actually tank up the tower.
Got
The
Beast
great
Master
play there.
Roar.
And meanwhile, bottom lane, really ultimate already popping off. X should die there on bottom.
He's gonna face, but the ward is there. He'll actually keep damaging him down.
Yeah, he should.
He's munched on a tango. Oh, one more ward.
Dyer's bottom
Great play there
tower
by
is under
HY.
attack.
HY is actually completely out of mana right now, and 357 takes his place at the bottom lane.
Really, you never really see Axe getting out lane, but this time he's just facing a stronger hero. On one that counters Puck.
Now we're actually going for farm on the top lane now. Actually, A2 and PLT, 23 and 23. They've both got those creep stats. It's more farm than the Radiant side. HY is 18, Choey's 17.
Yeah.
18 for
So he's
Ice.
still having his head backtracking that frost.
Oh, look at the mana gone. The mana is gone already.
Yeah, just as soon as Lich, if they have the advantage on top lane, so one more guy up there. Choi is not having easy time. We really need the support of Roy as well as Windrunner.
6-minute rune. Goes to the Beastmaster.
And HY harassing 357 down. Because I'm gonna actually help with Puck on bottom lane, because he already knows that on top lane is looking fine there for A2O. He just needs to get the last hit in.
Beastmaster actually rotating towards the top lane looking for a kill, but Choey and Lion have actually moved all the way off the top lane. A2O is actually getting complete free farm. They've actually let the lane go.
Yeah, but then they want to rotate Choi, so Choi can free farm as well, so swapping it with HY. Choi gonna go on bottom against Puck. 357 also gonna buy up the TP skill, I believe, and TP up.
He doesn't have enough money for it.
Yeah, he bought out a magic stick, I think. Because he knows he's playing against the Venomancer, but on the other hand, Venomancer is currently moving top lane.
FCB dropping down the ward. He knows now 6 minutes in. They should be at a creep pull on the top, which he definitely should start doing. Even with this inbuilt Nye. They're going to try HY top lane now. Finally made it.
But they actually spot HY on top, so they know what's happening.
357. I think he's thinking about jumping.
What are you thinking about it?
He was showing himself around the trees. Actually forces the AA ulti. It flies down, actually tagging 357 on the way through. He'll just shatter for a second.
That's Ice. Currently full HP as well as full mana on mid lane.
Yeah, he's
Actually wondering where's PLT gone?
He's actually back at base. Bottle charges, buys up smoke, got boots. Got 600 gold, and then TP's bottom lane.
Oh, they're gonna go for Joy, I think. But two support heroes already there. It'll be difficult to do. With X 6, yes, X is actually 6.
If the roar is there and the ulti holds him in place, Beastmaster pops the smoke just on himself. If he can get the roar off, if it's a good roar too. All the while go, so checks on the rune. The rune is top lane and it's going to be picked up by HY, which is a DD rune.
PLT, they're gonna go on Joy.
Yeah, that's really the roar. The roar is there. Puck holding might have to go too. Silence holding him in place, and Burrow strike as well. Beastmasters want to get the last hit. AL just flies down. Want to go it. Good impale. Puck. No mana for another orb though, and we'll do it the old-fashioned way. They pick up two. XY. Oh, that's going to shatter. He might shatter with a power shot. No, he won't.
Still one more power shot up for XY. So he's wondering if he's gonna get it in. Currently not doing it there.
He'll be fine. So 4-1 now in favour of EHOME.
Interesting to see that he's not a skilled windrunner yet. Just skilled up 2 levels of Shackle Shot instead.
Moments obviously just lean towards being more aggressive. Should be okay on that bottom lane too.
I'm already checking out the CS scores, and A2O leading the way with 43 to 14. But Ice Ancient Apparition also having 36 to 9. It's a great farm by him there.
It's fair enough that A2O is actually leading the way, especially considering he's been left by himself. And Scythe should know the danger of this. Like, why Choey is trying to farm on the bottom lane? He's at level 5 with, well, with not much, and then you got Anti-Mage on the top lane, level 6.5. Ring, shield, another 900 gold on him.
And 357 currently moving, rotating towards top lane once again. Probably gonna want to keep tabs on HY.
Things going out.
Yeah, but FCB, he already was spotted by the Plague Ward, so HY gonna move backwards. And meanwhile, this Choi not getting ganked, so he still has free farm now. So both carries having free farm at the moment. HY actually gonna spot 357 there.
Yeah, 357 just pops up to the sandstorm. And then Burrow gets Burrow strike. Okay. Pops the Venom ulti.
Yeah,
HY's gonna get him.
He's gonna get him.
Yeah, the ball coming in to help out, just to try and slow him down, but Magic charges do pop. The ulti is still up on him though, so he will go down.
Yeah, actually HY just getting the hasten before sanking Boris. A little bit slow reaction there by 357.
Yeah. 357, just, I think he underestimated the Venom Mess just then, so an easy kill to HY.
HY already solo killing 2 people.
Lich is now going down towards the bottom lane, up to level 6 for Lich. Joey's still going to be careful about that.
Yeah, Lich is just harassing all the time. FCB is doing a good job there.
Between the Frost and the ulti.
And Face's voice is just hit level 6 now, so he's got the Chronosphere countdown. So there's enough mana to go for it.
Now we see
Apparition ulti actually flying down there. Not gonna hit anyone though, and they're gonna go on FCB.
Oh, 357, he just walked in! Oh, sitting on the edge of the Chronosphere. And Joey had no mana left after he popped that ulti. If the AA ulti hit, then he probably would have made a move. Yeah. There was a ward just watching that movement, and now we see X and PLT. They're going to look for a bit of a counter, especially knowing that Face's Void has very little mana as well as actually having no ultimate. Beastmaster pops the Crow, now they can see. They're going to see if they can pick themselves up a double. The ball will start hitting, and there goes the Roar. Almost actually got Joey as well, but they get Lion's Life instead. Now they want to dive. TP supporters coming in on top of the tower. The slow Ice is down here. Managed to pick up the Crow, 357. Burrows on Ice. Frost on Lich. He might even pop the oldie. AA oldie goes short range. Down the pop off the oldie, but Joey is still alive. They're going to try and dive it again. Beastmaster.
FCB's actually taking the tower at the moment.
Yeah, FCB's got to be careful.
Coming in.
With the silence, they can't get the kill. FCB, he's overcommitted, he's got to fall back. Actors fly. Joey's still not dead. Not enough mana for an orb. Lion is back again. SK, he's looking for a Burrow strike, but he's actually refused it on cooldown.
Good impale there, and getting hit by the tower once again. PLT.
They're
gonna use the ball to tango the tower.
Lynch pops the oldie, it's gonna bounce on HY, he's almost dead. The kill, they traded. EHOME on the fallback. Puck managed to get the kill finally on Lion. 8-3, the battle's going everywhere. Only XY and Joey left. Power shot.
But Choi is still not dead yet. This was actually, he was a prime target at EHOME, but did not manage to kill him.
357 actually wants to come back in. He has himself an epicenter, but not enough. Oh, actually, yes. He doesn't have enough mana for both, though.
Meanwhile,
Arcane boots. Now he's got enough mana for both. I think they're going to look for an Epi Burrow.
Yeah, so they want to go on Choi. Probably taking out the support here, but XY, good movement by him there, moving down the trees. And PLT, the Roar! Axe, Burrow, pop! Awesome play here by EHOME. This is not the team we saw in the first game. Exactly, so EHOME and Vernie is getting this shit together.
Radiant's middle
Got to point out too, A2O in the meantime, he's been having fun on the top lane.
So currently this is looking really good for EHOME.
This is almost what Scythe did to them in the last game, except EHOME was actually getting more kills.
Yeah. You see the Ancient Apparition currently not having much of an impact on the game.
Yeah, those oldies fly, but EHOME don't really fear it. Checking out the gold difference right now too, almost a 5k advantage of the Dire. And still diving, 8-2-0. Slice and dice, HY is here, AA ulti.
Not gonna hit though.
Misses because 8-2-0 jumps into the neutrals. I think he wants to blink back in there again though. Can pop that ulti. Can probably pop almost AA's life, but AA pops off all charges, so...
And goes back to base. A2 are gonna lane against HY, HY's Venom Monster there. Blakewatt having keeping tabs on if somebody's coming. A2, he's got enough gold to buy the Vanguard, but he probably does not want it. He rather would like to have the Battle Fury. And support coming into the mid.
Denied.
And currently looking at Venom Monster actually having Vanguard up.
Yeah, that's going to help him. Nice. Long way towards the tower. Just to lay the frost speed on 8-2-0. Put that on cooldown, but the cooldown's not that long. It uses up more mana of his.
XY has actually also joined the top lane, so they might actually think of going on 8-2-0.
It's going to be hard.
Does not know. Yeah, if he has to hit the Shakura, they have a chance. Or if he does not, they're going to go.
He's got to hit. He's got to hit it. 8-2-0. He's coming back in range for XY. The Shackle will hit. Aeoldi will go. Blink away. Epicenter. Burrow strike. Puck holding. Awesome in play. Massive turnaround. down. We do see anti-mage pop in the
Dyer's
background though.
top tower is under
HY
attack.
managed to get the kill. Now looking for the retreating Roy, but they're not going to catch up to him.
Roy was not even there in the fight.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dyer's top tower is under
Anti-mage
attack.
gonna feel
Radiant
slightly robbed
structures
after
are
that.
fortified.
Yeah, of course. And Blink Dagger up on Park Vanguard up on Beastmaster.
Radiant's
Looking
middle
good for
tower.
EHOME at the
Radiant's
moment,
middle
but
tower has
unfortunately Anti-Mage
fallen.
died.
Yeah, that's not exactly what they wanted, but anti-mage though still his CS score 79 for 18. So definitely still has the money to make up that void.
Troy Reed is trying to find up, but he's already died 2 times, so good play by EF to keep him down for a bit. And they might be thinking of going
Double
afterwards.
damage.
Original, they're
Radiant's
actually going
top
to fly to the
tower is
fountain,
under
I'm not
attack.
quite sure why.
Gonna lose that tier 1 tower on the top lane.
Radiant's top
DLT
tower
with the
has
DD rune
fallen.
doesn't get the last hit. It's actually going to be Puck.
Puck getting a lot of last hits in this game. He's already unstoppable and yeah, getting a tower kill once more. Really having the goal at the moment. Blink Dagger is up for him, so this is the most important part.
Yeah.
FCB just using his Dark Riches to keep the creep which goes to his towers, so Troy cannot farm out that much. Really good play just to have FCB's Lich keeping tabs on Void there. Void's got to go to the neutral section to farm up, which he does now.
I guess Lich still has his ulti up too, so Void won't want to die of this. He knows that Lich, if he has any creeps next to him, has more than enough damage to really almost bring him down to either no life or very, very close to it.
Because he does not look like EHOME is just going to let Joey farm them.
No, they
I
won't.
wanted to look for him, but Joey's already moved to the top lane, or is maneuvering to the top lane, put it that way.
AA wisely TP's back and EHOME with actually, with no resistance, taking out this tier 1 tower in the bottom lane.
Yeah, so they cannot find Void and just take on the tower
Radiant's
instead.
bottom tower is under attack.
Couple of creeps to remove first, or we'll take care of the first part of it. Frost trying to help out too.
Radiant's
tier 1
bottom
tower,
tower has
Once again,
fallen.
getting the last hit.
It's X, man. Do you expect anything less?
He wasn't even trying, he's just alternating.
TP into mid, 357s on the defense. It looked at one point like HY wanted to really push this, dropping down towards, but one hero comes in and EHOME is actually still on the bottom lane. AA he's going to slow him.
Radiant's bottom tower
They
is
stopped a
under
little
attack.
bit, but they've already damaged down this tower down by 1/3 of his HP points.
Now actually HOH coming in there. Can I get in range for that slow though?
So be careful.
Anti-Mage meanwhile farming in the woods. Only 800 HP up on him, but on the other hand, he's currently 400 gold short of his Battle Fury. So although he's having a far easier time than Joey last game, he's getting less farm.
There's interesting for A202. I don't think I've actually seen him much in the lane. It's just been Lich sitting in the lane. That's why Lich is actually out leveling the face of Void right now.
Yeah, he can with the Dark Riches, it's denying him of XP. And using Frost Nova to last hit.
And then of course once his ultimate gets up to level 2, more pain in the team fights.
I'm thinking, having a look
Regeneration.
around what
SK.
Inversion is doing. Arcane Boots was braces up for him, but nothing more.
SK's close to his Blink Dagger. Only about
Regeneration.
300 gold away from it.
X and Beastmaster once again, they still, well, not once again, but they're still standing on bot lane, putting pressure on him.
Active Fly or White's Creep. Now they're going to take the tower down. Ice is here.
Radiant's
Usually doesn't
bottom
want to come
tower
in
is under
closer, so
attack.
4 heroes from Scythe actually defending this bottom tower. And every single time they do this, FCB gets time, A2O has more time. A2O now the courier flying out. Actually
and keeps
brings
buying Vitality Booster, and he's not going for Dagger. He used his gold to buy a Vitality Booster. Just tanking up. Really not sure why, because enough disables coming his way.
A2O just made a bit of a blunder then. He left the broadsword back in the stash. Didn't put it on the courier. Now the courier is going to make 2 trips, and once it was 1.
FCB still playing the babysitting role there. 357's tanking, pretty tanky at the moment, but you know, I would rather prefer the Blink Dagger up on him. And as I'm only seeing FCB completing his Mac.
Oh, trouble bot. Back out into phase and then just
Jumps out of it.
yeah, hauled out. Took a lot of damage. He's not
Still
matter.
PLC standing there, you should be careful. This axe is gonna fly out. power shot not gonna hit anyone. X already moved away. Only PLT hanging around, and Battlefield finally completed up on anti-mage. Could have had it earlier if he did not make that blunder.
Yeah, it took a little bit of time, but he's still going up with a farm.
He's alright. Fine, but still got very, very low HP there. Could get nuked down by Lion very easily. Together with Venomancer's ultimate. And Choi gonna... How's Choi doing?
Oh, Choi is currently doing a gank on the top if he can get close enough.
Yeah, anti-mage against Void, we've seen him so many times. Only Void having the advantage, especially with level 4 backtrack.
Oh, anti-mage's farm is almost twice what Choi's is. And Choi has 2 deaths.
On the other hand, 8-2 still can't go 32 on him.
It's 130 for 8-2-0.
Interesting to see also that Choi does not level up his time watch, just leaving it at level 1. Likes up his passives instead.
8-2-0 timing his movement through the creep can so perfectly to get himself a double pull.
And PLT still standing on the bottom lane. Trying to push pressure, but H5 wards is just...
Yeah, it's next to impossible to push up against a Venom unless you have extra support. They do have it now. 357 has joined them.
For it. They might go.
I think 357 is going to go want to go blink. Want to go Epi Burrow. If he can get it though, and Scythe has to be in the right position for it. That's going to come down to Puck to actually trap him.
It's not looking too bad for Scythe. Void's still farming. He's got a claymore up in the stash. Actually, no, he just put it on himself. So not too far off his Battle Fury either.
I was going to say it's not looking too bad, but then you check these sets out, Slash. Just over 12k gold difference in favor of EHOME.
Yeah, EHOME obviously they have the advantage and they should take advantage of it. EHOME not one.
They're going to go. I think they want HY. Again positioning. Had to deal with these wards.
Yeah, it's just insanely difficult for them trying to push out, and the rest of Cypher smoked up and waiting in support. You can see that FCB is not being involved there.
The FCB's just soloing mid. No one's actually stopping him from doing so as well. He's not getting anywhere near the tier 2 down, but
somebody's gonna stop anti-mage as it seems. Gonna go for the gank.
Oh, they're gonna have to run a long, long way up to actually find him. He hasn't left the neutrals in like the last couple of minutes.
It's a good play by EHOME there. Currently they have no idea where ATO is, so although they used smoke, it was not quite successful. Only upside for them is tier 2 town bot has not fallen just yet. PLT having a hit screen though, so they might actually coming in from behind there. FCB placing up an observer ward up there.
I think A2O is going to actually look to complete up a Vanguard now. He's got more HP points up to 12-17.
Regeneration!
Now I have TP and 357, X as well. They're all chaining in these 3 heroes.
Actually spots FCB there, as well as Park.
These 3 heroes just by themselves can basically demolish the entire team.
Purchasing Necromonicon. This is the first time I'm seeing a Chinese team using this item. Really the first time. I'm actually just go from behind. The Venomancer trying to use his Plague Bot to kill the Hawk, but the Hawk's too fast.
Look who's left the neutrals. 828 towards the top.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Scythe already know it. They know that if they want to go, somebody else is waiting there. FCB even coming in from behind. Or you got to meet up with Ice there.
Now Ice is just hanging around the corner, but
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, XY is going to go power shot, but does very little damage to 357 as well as 820.
Fortification actually coming out there, and now they want to defend it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Problem some time, but 357 taking a couple of tower hits. There's just defense. They don't want to be aggressive. They don't want to go past the tower.
PLT following the enemy opponent's neutrals. And waiting for... Yeah, he can't kill Choi though. Really difficult to kill Choi, but he still wants to try it.
Now once again, HY comes in, Ice.
Actually now he does. He's gonna go for him. Solo, but Choi's just gonna TP out afterwards.
Yeah, there's no raw. What a time! That had to be a millisecond of the TP being completed.
What a blink by Puck there. Play by Puck.
So close, Shackle. Very, very minimal on 820.
The level 2 Necromonicon up as well.
strike. They want to get FTB. FTB's just going to turn and pop the ulti. Now he's going to get A8 ulti. And HY currently getting frosted. Actually does bring down Lich. Power shot. AM blinked himself out. 357 hangs inside the trees.
That's PLT and Act already brought down the tower. And now moving towards the tier 3 tower with a catapult in it. Probably gonna put the Necromonicon as well to help with the pushing.
It's gonna force start to fall back. And it's gonna allow
He's already dealing a lot of damage there. Really dealing a lot of damage.
They're gonna fall back faster. Choi's gonna come in, he has the ultimate. If he pops it, the tower doesn't attack though. Venomancer comes in, he can attack for range, but HY's on low HP. Beastmaster will just want to axe this down. Does a little bit, Puck will help out with the orb. Our tower's taking a lot of damage. A2O in the meantime is still pushing top.
EHOME currently really have the advantage there.
Ice comes up, power shot in A2O.
A2O just blinks out.
SK's got way, like, SK's always there, so A2O won't feel too scared.
Currently does look like Anti-Mage, he's not looking for that Vanguard, but he's got enough gold to buy up that Reaver instead.
It's either the Reaver or I actually think he's going to go full on damage. I think he's actually going to pick up an Eagle Horn and go Butterfly. He actually goes straight Yasha. He's going Manta. He's going Manta.
He's going Manta first. Really needs a little bit more damage. He's 10-32 against Choi. But tier 3 tower really on the bottom lane already taking a lot of damage there. EHOME looking very strong in this game. They had the advantage early game and just not letting it slip.
And how's it still going? We're actually heading our way towards 20,000 gold difference in the teams. A lot of kills, a lot of farm coming towards EHOME. A lot of map control as well.
Middle tower is under
There's only
attack.
one tower left outside the base.
Early kills on Choi really crippled them. Axe and PLT still on the bottom lane. Isis in support as well as HY this time on full HP, full mana. Just gonna let Choi free farm under his tower.
Well, our top lane looks like the tier 2 tower is finally going to fall.
Radiant's top tower is under
They're
attack.
actually going a little bit further down to harass the Lion. Back line only level 6. Lion massively under leveled.
Radiant's top tower has
347,
fallen.
the Sand King getting the last hit.
Sand King also to see him going up Vanguard as well as Urn. We don't actually see the BTs.
The A2O in the meantime farming in the mid lane. It's missing last hit still with the Battle Fury, but never mind. He still has a high skill score though, 211 for him.
Yeah, he's more than double Choi. He just keeps jumping around. He's almost actually got the eyes and the money to actually finish his Manta already.
Axes and Illusory of always clearing the creep wave.
Venomancer Horde's going in the high ground, but they just give more money to EHOME.
Trying to keep tabs on, and Beastmaster finally completing that Necromonicon level 3, so these guys have two sides. Gonna use it for de-warding. FCB in support together with 357 on mid lane. A2O just blinking all around, farming up the neutrals. This time it goes a little bit more like him. He's got enough gold to buy up the Manta style straight away. Currently does not do so, but this is just a trademark of A2O, and he's never really using his money.
Illusion!
I think he's just waiting for the courier to get back, and he is flying back right now.
And PLT using his illusion to maybe go for the tower. Really hitting hard on that one. XY. He's rolling on Choi.
Oh,
Choi.
Burrow. HY ulti. HY pops in on his own. FCB actually not enough with that Lich ulti to get the kill. Snap Apparition does kill off PLT on the bottom lane during this, but HY will finally go down. 357. He's a little bit too close towards the tower. Right now, pops the Lion. Puck doing the damage though. Snap Apparition, in goes the blink. They just go up. Puck is the one getting the kills. A2O is doing the damage though. X phase shifting, one slice, two slice. He doesn't have his ulti, not enough mana for it.
Snipe just because of phase shift and doing cold snap.
Radiant's
Mid tower's
bottom
going to go down.
tower is
FTB's
under
going to be
attack.
careful not to take too much damage from that tower. A2O's going to claim the tier
Radiant's bottom
3.
tower has fallen.
Last hitting ability by X is insane. He's getting every single last hit there.
Who needs farm on the anti-mage? It's not something the most powerful
Radiant's bottom
hero.
barracks are
Burrow
under.
slice.
Radiant's middle
Orb
tower
comes
is
in.
under attack.
Anti-mage gets this kill.
At least.
In the meantime, FCB's going to claim the tier 2 tower in the mid.
Radiant's bottom
But Finley
barracks
Rank
are
is
under
going to go
attack.
down the bottom lane.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
And it's not as though Scythe don't have everybody up. Faceless Boy's still up as well as his ulti. But they just can't initiate on
Radiant's bottom
EHOME right now.
barracks are under
Yeah,
attack.
Anti-Mage is already doing a lot of damage, and he's still got 3.7k in the back.
So it's a massive turnaround since our first game.
Yeah, EHOME
Radiant's
is not
bottom
looking like,
barracks are
like
under
the
attack.
team we saw just before. This time just doing far less mistakes.
I think they've just got a lot more they can do with the draft. There's so much more from the draft this time.
And Heart of Taraz complete on the A2. So Puck actually, from all his kills, finally having the cheap stick.
I would say finally at 30 minutes he got Blink and Sheep. Plus a points booster.
Yeah, finally it's actually not the right term there. And even if Skies knew what was happening at the moment, they could not do anything about it.
Look at the damage that's coming out with the Yasha on Roshan.
Roshan has fallen to the
And
dire.
Beastman's actually taking the up the age. He's not giving it to Anti-Mage, probably because Anti-Mage's got the heart already.
Yeah, Anti-Mage is best. Actually, no, he could have dropped the TP scroll.
And Blink dug up.
He's going straight for HY. HY is just like, no. We can go on that.
Yeah,
FTB is there.
basically this time A2O proving that he still can carry.
Void gets the Battle Fury.
A minute 31 trying to complete on
middle
Void,
tower
but
has
the
fallen.
Lich getting the last hit. Really not letting the carries getting the last hit there.
All flies up, gives them vision, doesn't jump in though. Could have actually locked 3 in place. Fuck, everyone's got their ulti up.
And PLT moving towards bot lane instead.
Yeah, I think they just want to get a little bit more momentum in that one.
Yeah,
Puck can take care of mid, and then they can push in on the mid. Yeah, they'll just rotate it towards it. Even the vortex goes up.
Okay, ultimate already popped off for Briggs on HY.
Oh, so dead.
An exquisite
Dan can get in the kill.
Epicenter was used though, so that is one upside for Scythe. The only downside is FCB, so he's
Radiant's
ulti and
bottom
they're facing
barracks are
Anti-Mage.
up. Radiant's bottom barracks
So the
has
last one of that
fallen.
is probably going to be the
Where's
big point.
Anti-Mage?
That's a very good point. He's on top lane.
Radiant's top tower
He's
is
killing the
under
tier
attack.
3 tower by
Radiant
himself. It's like, you guys can
structures
take
are
mid.
fortified.
I'll take top. Go team, go.
And moving to actually blinking into the heroes.
Radiant's top
He's
tower
got enough
is under
HP to do
attack.
so.
And 2.6 kills as well. Mid tower. Well, X get this one once again.
Probably.
Another 15
Concerning his
seconds.
luck at the moment.
Joey's going to jump in here. EHOME's going to be careful. The Ollie does pop. Joey, he is there. EHOME sitting on the edge. FCP, he should go down first. In comes SK. Fire strike, Puck Ollie. Joey goes down. What a play. What a turnaround. Looks the only one dead. H2O dives on down. X blinks in. XY tries to retreat, does retreat, and HY comes out. Shackle shot, good one as well. Wants to kill off X. Burrow strike for 357, then Sandstorm's right in the front lines. H2O blinks out, 357 also wants to get out.
His streak is probably going to be ended.
Oh, HY, no. Orb goes
Radiant's
out, he will
middle
avoid the
barracks are
tower as
under
well.
attack. Radiant's middle
EHOME
barracks
goes,
has fallen.
H2O goes back in, and Beastmaster in the meantime is just taking out the mid-rack.
Yep.
So it's a 2-rack thing.
It's double racked and EHOME going for triple rack, so this is probably
Radiant's
going to
top
spell
tower.
GG there for
Radiant's
Sky.
middle tower
Yeah,
is
they
under
could do it.
attack.
Ice is coming towards the top lane, and Burrow strike instantly, Blink on down, 2 slices, and Puck!
Radiant's top
Damn,
tower
yeah.
has fallen.
His axe is
Radiant's
just
top
almost
barracks
taking the
are
last
under
hit.
attack.
Okay, how many kills has he stolen? 11 kills!
And he finally goes down. Windrunner power shot takes his life.
That's his second death, 8-2-0. Getting in foul and
Radiant's top
shackled,
barracks
so
are
not
on-
actually getting
Radiant's
the
top
chain on, but the top rack
barracks
is gone.
And GG go next.
Yeah, and we're now locked and we'll go to a third game. The losers
Radiant's
bracket
middle
final.
tower, the dire now
EHOME
have
turn
Mega
around
Boost.
after a very demoralizing loss in the first game. And Scythe find themselves being pushed to a third game. The loser of this
Radiant's
game actually gets
middle tower is under
$150,000. And then the winner of it faces Navi in the car, 357.
Radiant's middle
Yes,
tower
jumping with
has
his
fallen.
ulti.
Radiant's middle tower.
and the
Radiant's middle tower.
This will make it
Radiant's
official.
ancient
This
is
will make it
under
official.
attack.
ATL still hitting on the creeps. Probably wants to boost up a creep.
The teams have actually left their computers right now. It's just going to be the creep whoever
Radiant's
gets
ancient
it.
is under
But
attack.
EHOME, let's see if they can take out the third, or is it going to be
Dire
Scythe? Who is
victory.
going to face up against Navi in the grand final? We will find out in about 10 minutes' time.